Hitless video, and today we're going to play Hermit's Hovel, the release script for the new outsider called the Hermit. The Hermit is 0 to -1 outsiders, and it has all outsider abilities that are currently on the script. So if you have 4 outsiders, that person will have 3 of the abilities. If you have a script of 12 outsiders, they'll have 11 of their abilities. It could be a bit crazy and a bit wild, and I think it'll be fun to try out.
I'm here to tell you that Rowan is your demon.
Oh no.
Household affair. Have fun.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Alright, so it's a little bit of a hitless special here. Rowan and I are both. It doesn't usually happen. When it has happened, things have not gone well for us. Hopefully we don't crash and burn. We do have a Scarlet Woman, so that might make it a little easier. I think Rowan and I have only won together once as the evil team. That's actually on this channel, where we had a kind of a snake charmer switch up at the last second. Fun game, but we've never won and made it all the way through to the end. So hopefully it goes well. Fingers crossed.
Good morning, everyone. I've died again. Please figure out who did it.
Lashane. Ian, what have we talked about? Alright, cute mage. Come here, you.
Who wants the demon buffs? Leaf wants the demon buffs.
I don't care if you see that.
Demons.
You can see that I have my stuff veiled. Alright. Sorry, I forgot I wasn't muted again.
It's okay if you need to go. I'll ignore that you have some demon bluffs to share.
Hello. I'll tell you I'm the Slayer.
Oh, cool. I don't know if I'll hard claim, but I'd be willing to give you a
3 sounds good.
I will tell you I am either a High Priestess, Mayor, or a Raven Keeper.
Alright.
Hello. So I'm the Oho.
Okay.
I'm pretending to be the empath.
Okay.
It's fun with the EN right next to me. Monk, empath, and Mare.
Say that again.
Monk, empath, and Mare.
Mayor?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I just think I guessed. I think I said Mayor maybe in my 3 to somebody, so I guess I'll go with that.
Yeah, change it up. It'll make it sound more believable.
Durium told me they were the Slayer. I don't know if I believe it.
Ian told me he is the same.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Yep. Maybe you'll kill one of them.
Okay. Bye.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
I am the seamstress. I have a no on Ian and May.
Ooh. Alright. Ian and May. Well, I'm down to go either way with that.
There is a Shigenja pointing in your direction, though. So what do you want to tell me about yourself?
I could see me being good for fodder in that scenario. Fuck it. I'm the mayor.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I don't want to do anything with you right now, then. You're like, you're claiming to be something that is we're either gonna let live till final 3, or at some point we're just gonna decide to kill you, and there's more evil pings elsewhere. So
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to get a mayor win, but if it clears worlds, I really don't mind dying.
yeah. At least we know you can't be no dashi poisoned or anything, and you could if you're the mayor. The only way specifically we could lose if we go for a mayor win is if the poisoner is still alive in final 3.
Exactly.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Nominations are open, but no rush yet.
May nominates Rowan.
I guess there was a rush. Why should Rowan die?
Well, here's the thing. I don't think Rowan should die. However, I am quite curious as to what those lights look like in grayscale. Also, I talk to Rowan, so they, they could be evil. I don't know.
How do you feel about this one?
I feel some less bright all of a sudden.
It'll take 5.
I don't care. That accusation is getting a hand up from me.
Hell yeah, bro.
Slow.
Let's go. High 4? Oh,
It
wait,
doesn't
that's
do
not it.
anything cool, I promise.
Oh, it is lovely.
Res Nora nominates Cute Mage.
Okay, why is that?
There is a Shugenja pointing at Cute Mage. The other person I spoke to that might be being pointed at by the Shugenja, I am inclined to let live for now. But yeah, it is Shugenja information.
Cute Mage? Anything to say?
Yeah, I'm the Raven Keeper, so I'm just not dying at night anyway. If there's a Shigenja on me, so whatever.
It'll take 5.
R.I.P.
Goodbye forever, you bird.
Bird.
5 is enough. Cute Mage is on the block.
Imagine
The Raven Keeper's a giant
I'm
bird.
not a bird, it's a bear.
Aww.
Is it an owl bear?
Oh,
I have an
It's an
owl
owl bear.
I have an owl
It's an owl
bear.
bear.
I have an owl bear.
You have an owl bear.
I have an owl bear, yeah.
They have an AC that's crazy high.
Mm-hmm. I guess we hit the roll though, because she's on the block.
I think
Yeah.
that an owl bear's CR is like fucking 4.
Can an owlbear turn its head around like 100 and like
Sure the fuck
270
can.
degrees?
Sure can.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it can.
Okay, cute.
Any more nominations?
Don't break your toy.
What's your owl bear's name? Mine's name is Athena.
Gom Gom, because it's the specific one from the Pathfinder Kineticist regen.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I like
Cute Mage.
the Athena reference though. Very, very clever.
Cute Mage, how would you like to be executed today?
Quickly.
So I don't think Cute Mage was a demon this time.
No, no.
There is a
be
scarlet
fair,
woman.
There
on
is a
you.
Scarlet Woman though.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
so
true,
so
true.
maybe.
Oh shit.
Is the Raven Keeper like secretly trying to pretend that there's someone who just keeps ravens, but they themselves are a raven as well?
Well, that would be amazing.
Well, let's look at the token text. My birds will avenge me. Fly, fly, my sweet and dutiful pets, to the manor and to the river, to the alleys and to the salons. Fly. The fuck? Why are they sending birds to salons?
The Baron finds outsiders from out of town for cheap labor and underpays them. That's why it adds to outsiders.
Mhm.
There's no barons in this town. We killed them all. They also killed Vesnara though.
No!
That's fine. I'm a spent
Okay.
seamstress. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, that's fine.
Yippee!
Resnor, can we chat?
Resnor
Or
said
not.
no.
Give me 1 second.
1. Ten.
10. Ooh. Skip.
$20.
I have no strong feelings on anyone in town yet. What about you?
No, I decided to trust the people I talked to yesterday, but there's nothing to, like, neither mechanically or, like, other than me as deciding to trust them to say that they are good. So,
Fair enough. I'd like to, at some point, maybe talk to May or Mercedes. Those are, like, my only blanks left on the grid.
oh, those are the two people I talked to.
You talked to me yesterday.
Yeah. You, and then I was left in town, and then May. I talked to May, and May said that we should talk to everyone that was left in town, and we invited Mercedes, and then kept talking for the entire day of the remainder of the day.
To be fair, my notes surrounding the Grim are what other people told me other people had said their roles were. So it's like, Mercedes.
Hello. Hi.
No, you're one of the few blanks I have left.
Wouldn't that be telling if I told you what I were? Because I would literally be telling you.
It would be helpful, even if it was lying.
Okay. Mayor, cannibal, or fisherman?
Okay. I will tell you I am one of those roles.
I am willing to cut it down if you are.
Okay.
Oh wait, you haven't given me threes.
I just told you I'm one of those roles, so that it does give you a 3.
Yeah, it does technically. You just claim the same 3.
But I'm definitely confirmed.
Okay.
Like, I am one of those, so
Okay. I'm not the fisherman.
I'm not the cannibal.
Alright.
Alrighty then.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I gotta go!
Well, that's one second, Ian.
May claim Slayer. May claim Slayer and shoots, who, fuck, Rez, who was it?
Rhydings, shoot Rhydings!
I'm shooting Rhydings!
We can wait till everyone comes back. It's fine.
No, this is multiple,
I was public, it's done! Rhydings is here!
Wait, why is
There you
this?
go.
Why is this so frantic? I don't understand.
May has claimed
Malachon, don't do
Slayer.
it! Malachon, don't do it! I claim Slayer and shoot Rhydings! Malachon, don't do it!
What's your weapon of choice?
The panic button.
May runs into town and there's a big red button marked panic in the middle of town, and May's pressing it frantically and like grabs Rhydings and is trying to hit Rhydings with it. Rhydings is fine, but the panic button breaks in half and a bit flies off and Ian is executed and dies.
Wait, what?
May, we knew that was gonna happen, it's fine!
Wait, there's no shroud. May survived.
Oh my god, that was so fast.
I'm confused. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Ian
Don't worry
wrote
about it.
Hermit Madness in the middle of a chat, and then we were like, wait, did you just break Mutant Madness? And Ian says, I'm the Hermit, not the mutant. Bitch, you are also the mutant.
That is not how that conversation went, but okay.
Hold on. And then Malachon comes back, and Ian immediately goes, Malachon, I didn't know. And it's like, you're supposed to know yourself.
Okay, so then May, why do you come running?
Alright, so that
into town
throws my
screaming
theory
that
out
you
the
gotta shoot
window.
me?
Yeah, before Ian explodes.
In case, so the Slayer shot gets off before, there's a chance for the demon to kill the Slayer in the night if we were wrong about you being the demon. And guess what, we were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so
I'm so trusted.
I don't know about that. You just ran into town screaming nonsense, and then someone died.
So if there happens to be a living cannibal, just remember that you will have the Hermit ability, which means you'll also have the mutant ability, and you absolutely cannot claim Outsider tomorrow.
oh shit, that means a plague doctor died.
And the fuck!
Oh my god.
We definitely can't have 2 Plague Doctor deaths!
Ian,
Look,
what
it's
have
the
you
first.
done?
It's the first day of this new character. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Ian, when you draw a token that you've never been before, what is your first course of action?
I read the fucking token. I just
Oh,
forgot
did you?
about the fucking.
Did you?
I
Did you?
forgot about the fuck. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, this is just the do you. I would like to hard claim. Would you like to hard claim guy? Fucking
Ian, are you sure that you read what that token said? What does that token say?
Good morning, everybody. Mercedes has died in the night.
Y'all a bunch of assholes.
Alright.
No.
Alright,
So that's bad.
Who did it?
Who did what?
if
Not me.
I don't believe you.
I just got shot in town.
you could,
Yeah,
so here's the
sure
thing.
All right, listen, Rhydings, you're clearly not the demon. That just leaves Leaf.
No, so here's the thing. I'm a Shugenja with counterclockwise.
No,
If
no.
Yes, if Rhydings is the minion, I think that May might be the demon, and my information was arbitrary, which would make sense with Resnora, because Ian could have registered as good against May being evil.
Leave,
Why would-
you are.
Rowan
Why
was
is your-
giving out
why is your
information that is
information-
suspect.
Clockwise, what? Why is
Huh?
your information arbitrary? That doesn't make sense.
If Rhyding,
It's only arbitrary if May is also evil. But if
Yes.
if Rowan's the demon, and
Right.
also if Rowan's the minion and Darium's the demon, you'd also get arbitrary information.
Correct.
Yeah, but
Why are we assuming?
Leave. Are you just
This
evil?
again,
Leave.
I am not evil.
I'm starting
I
to
am
think
just
we-
saying that with my information, May could possibly be evil.
You almost said with my evil information. That was funny.
With my information, May could be evil.
My evil team right now is Rhydings and Darium. But with Rhydings being the minion and Darium being the demon. But I don't know what Rhydings' claim is, so I can't build off of his information.
My evil team is Rhydings, Minion, and Rowan, Demon.
Rowan could be a demon as well. I think Darium and Rowan are our solid demon candidates right now. But
Dude?
so what are you, Rhydings?
Oh yeah. Mayor.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit if I die. It'd be cool to get a mayor win.
Well, I mean, you got Slayer shot, so that's less I'm worried about. Rowan is an empath whose number ticked up last night, so I just want to kill Darium. And then if that doesn't work, we kill Rowan.
How? Wait, no.
I have good
Ticked
vibes on
up?
Darium, though.
Wait, if Ian is the Hermit, why did it tick up?
Ooh,
It could already been a high number.
it's true.
That makes me suspicious of Rowan instead.
Darium, that's a really good point, actually.
I am highly suspicious of. Go ahead.
Because that's a world that Ian registering as the recluse never procs.
Welcome back, everyone. Nominations are up when you're ready, but no rush yet.
If anybody wants to say anything, go ahead. I've got a nomination I'd like to do.
Oh, I wanted to nominate as well.
Okay, I'll give my information then. My information is a seamstress no on May and Ian, which suggests to me that Ian registered as the Hermit to my ability, and that May is just good. Or registered as the Recluse to my ability, and that May is just good.
Keep Mage, you had your hand up.
Yeah, so there are definitely worlds in which writing is good. There's definitely worlds in which writing is evil. Given Leaf's information, if Leaf is telling the truth, like I just want to cross off May as a potential evil here. Rowan could definitely be a demon. Darium could definitely be a demon. Rhydings is unlikely because of the Slayer shot, and Leaf, I mean, his information is panning out, so unless he was a demon pointing at his own minion, but that's kind of worrisome with a Hermit in play, so I kind of just trust Leaf at the moment as well. So this is why I want to kill Darium from Rowan.
Rowan?
I'm sort of leaning towards Darium more than May, and also I want to apologize to Darium because they tried to talk to me twice, and it just didn't work out. So I'm trying to balance that out by putting sus on Darium, while also apologizing for my part.
Rhydings, did you want to say something, and then we'll do Leaf's nomination?
Yeah, I would be interested in executing Rowan. It seems weird to me that in a world where if Resnora's the seamstress and Ian and May have not the same alignment, that Rowan did not get at least a 1 with Ian at that time. So that makes me think Rowan might be full of it.
Well, the reason that I want to talk to May, sorry I'm talking out of turn, but it's because I had a 0 as an empath, and now I have a 1 today.
Leaf, you had a nomination.
So I would like to nominate May. If May is the demon who Slayer shot Rhydings, the minion, then my information would be arbitrary. So that's why I think May might be evil.
May, anything to say?
I personally have built a couple worlds in which you are actually evil. I think that Rowan is probably the demon in that world and the most plausible of ones. I mean, the seamstress information points to me just being good. I Slayer shot Rhydings, so Rhydings could just be a minion, not the demon. But in that world, you're good. And you're pointing, you said clockwise, I believe is what Resnora said, which is why Cute Mage died. Or I guess it's
I'm pointing counterclockwise, actually.
Yeah, I said
Okay.
counterclockwise.
So yeah, so then, I mean, like the arbitrary information, that would be a wild layout, and I don't believe it. I think that Ian exploding just proves me as good here.
I would agree.
It'll take 3.
Just so everyone knows, I had to talk May into shooting Rhydings. She wanted to shoot Ian, and we had to point out that Ian was going to die anyway.
So I have had a further conversation with May that makes me not trust May as much. But I'm not ready to vote for her.
I'm just good.
I'll nominate Rowan.
Okay, why is that?
Well, it's Final 5. I know I'm not evil. I trust May, which would then mean Rhyding is not a demon. And I think Leif is a minion candidate at most. Rowan is claiming empath from what I understand, and they're pinging up one. Since Ian is the Hermit, if that were the case and I was evil, I think Rowan would be poisoned. So I think they're just evil.
Rowan, anything to say?
I don't quite follow that. I don't quite follow why May is good if Ian's dead. Can someone that quickly explain it to me? Like, if Resnora is the seamstress and picked Ian and May and they're not on the same team, and then Ian died, why does that mean that May is good? Is this a dumb question?
Ian could register as the recluse and register as evil to the seamstress because of the hermit ability.
Is it?
Gotcha. Okay.
Is it possible that because Ian died, Mal then actually ticks up 1 for the empath and had left it blank prior?
Here's the thing: if you're suspicious of May, you need to be suspicious of Rowan because Rowan's information night 1 is a 0.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of Rowan. I'm just trying to think. In the world where Ian explodes, does Mal have to basically tick up 1?
Because Darium's evil?
We're moving past Rowan here, so I'm going to run this and say...
Yeah, that was...
Put one on the block.
I support this.
Hold on.
If Darium's evil and Ian explodes, then Rowan would have to get a 1.
Mercedes, did you lie to me? Are you what you said you were?
Yes.
Malishan, I have a storyteller question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're about to do this. Alright, so if Ian is the Hermit and dies by execution because of the mutant explosion, which then means that Mercedes the Cannibal now also has the Hermit ability and dies by the demon, would you give yourself 2 abilities? Would you do that? Would you do that?
I wouldn't just do that. I am obligated to do that by the rules. It's not a right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rowan, how'd that rescued?
You have 2 dead plague doctors, by the way. So Malishan is rolling in power.
Rowan, how'd that rescued?
Instead of the traditional dicks, I would like it to be ducks.
Okay. You are mugged by an army of tiny ducks. They're very, very tiny and they're very, very cute, but there's just so many of them. They're all over you. You can't breathe from the ducks. You die in a very snuggly duck pillow. Good night, everyone.
Down pillows can be very comfortable.
My guess is gonna be Ho-Ho, Scarlet Woman.
Hello. You are the Oho. Please pick a character.
I would like to pick Slayer.
Okay, you pick Slayer. Thank you very much.
Gee, Melishan, how come you get to have 3 minion abilities?
Imagine if Mal gave herself Scarlet Woman twice.
Oh,
Good morning, everybody. And I mean everybody. Nobody died last night.
Do we have a reason for no deaths?
No one has claimed monk to me, so I don't believe we have a monk.
So the only person I don't have anything on is Rhydings. What is Rhydings?
Mayor.
Okay.
I was Harpy mad. I'm sorry, May.
Oh, okay, great. That means that Malachant gave herself the Harpy ability twice because I was Harpy mad at you.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Or you're the Harpy.
That's exactly
No, that was
something
last
Mal
game.
would do.
That was last game. Oh, it could be an Oho miss.
I think
Yeah.
the Spent Seamstress was an Oho miss, yeah. At the first death, I mean. And then, like, this is also an Oho
Yeah.
miss.
Okay, so
an Oho also fits with the cannibal dying the night that the Hermit died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Dang it, Reznor, you
it's
blew
an
them in.
Oho.
now that Rowan is dead and the game hasn't ended, I kind of trust May again.
Oh, I definitely trust May.
Darian, do you want to come out?
Because they were the
I
only
was
one that didn't vote for Rowan yesterday.
Yeah, I'm the steward.
Yeah, I know that you're the steward. Is your ping still alive?
They are.
Okay, great.
Do they know that you're ping?
Are we all convinced of that it's an Oho game at this point?
I think it
think
is
it might be.
because
It's either a sync from another demon or it's an Oho game.
I think it's Oho. I kind of thought it was from the start, to be honest.
I'm inclined
Well-
to think it's Oho. The only thing I could think of also would be Mayor bounce into a dead body.
Because you are the mayor and not the Oho, right? Right.
I mean, I got shot the other day.
Oh
Well-
yeah. Keep forgetting about that.
Here's the other
Not
problem
gonna
with why we can't fully say that it's Oho because of Mercedes dying. Mercedes on day one hard claimed to 4 people, she said. So,
That is true.
but waiting, I mean, if you're the demon and you think there might be a hermit, like waiting to see, like maybe if
Yeah.
you think the hermit's still alive after day one, you're not gonna kill the cannibal night 2.
I'm
Especially
gonna move
after
this
the
along.
Raven Keeper was executed, yeah.
I'm going to move this along, given that we're on 4. Does any of your live players want to?
Someone's in a chat.
I'll go check with them in a second. But
Gong 'em.
I find it odd that seemingly no one is putting sus on anyone now, given that we should have 2 harpies.
I said I
Like,
think
no
it's-
one is saying.
I have concern about Leaf, personally. I said that
Yeah.
a little bit ago because myself, Darium, and May all voted for Rowan yesterday, and Leaf did
Yeah.
not.
I didn't see the need to. We were going to get it on the block. Also, if Cute Mage is good, you are still in my direction for Oho, or for Evil Writings.
yeah, welcome back, everyone. I'm going to say like what I said when May and Mez went off to a chat. Does anybody want to nominate today, or do you want to sleep?
I will sleep.
I would like to nominate myself for an award.
I have a serious question. Oh, wait, this is only a player evil team. Yeah, sleep!
Okay. Writings and Darium, are you both good with sleeping?
Sleep.
I'm inclined
You
to
can continue this conversation at night.
I trust May implicitly, so tomorrow I will be voting on somebody other than May.
Huzzah!
Same.
Hello. Please pick a character.
Not sure what happened there. When you do the reveal, please explain what if, because I was like, I've been told consistently that person's a Slayer, so maybe they're just full of it. I'll try Steward today and see if it's any better. No. In a world, I say Slayer, and there was a reason why it wouldn't have worked yesterday if that was some mechanical reason. And there is a Slayer, there'd still be a chance that it would die today. Okay?
Hey, sorry, I got disconnected. I was just saying, I think on this script, the only world where you pick a in-play character that doesn't die is if it's monk detected. Yeah, that's the only thing that would protect a character that was in play, is if the monk picked the player that was the Slayer, and you picked Slayer. So it's either that or there isn't a Slayer, from your perspective.
I was trying to do the math and be like, is there a way that... I was like, maybe the storyteller poisoned me as a poisoner. I don't know.
I mean, that's true. I could have done that as well.
So I heard Steward. I'm gonna try it. Want
Okay. Sounds good.
I am confident of at least 4 people that aren't evil, which is pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty solid in a few myself.
I have 5 that I'm sure are not evil, including myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You, of course, you would know who's good, wouldn't you, Rhydings? Because you're evil.
No.
I know you were Slayer shot. I just think I have to commit to the bit at this point.
Sure. I mean, I don't know if I appreciate being committed to the bit because I think we'll lose if we do. But
Good morning, May's dad. Good luck.
Okay.
All right.
I don't have to be that committed to
May, I need to hear from you.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
the Slayer. Writings could still be the demon. I'm just the Raven Keeper. I don't know what Cute Mage actually is. She's just covering for me. Now I don't think it's an Oho game. They killed me, but I did check Leaf, and Leaf is also not the demon.
What is
I
Leaf?
just think it might be Rhydings, because he is the in my direction. So, and if it's not Cute Mage, then Rhydings is the next closest.
What did you say Leaf was?
I didn't say what Leaf is. I know that Leaf is not the demon and is also not a minion.
It's the final day. Let's cards on the table.
Leaf is just the Shugenja. I was torn between checking Writings and Leaf. I checked Leaf just in case, and I think it's possibly Darium, probably Darium at this point.
Here's the thing: go ahead, Mercedes.
Cute Mage, she said in chat, but I just want to point out, she's the Oracle, and I knew that because when I ate her, I got a 0, so Res Nora is not a star-passing imp nor a jumping Fangu, yippee. That's all I got from that.
So, the thing that we have to work with here is that the Shugenja information, if Cute Mage is actually a minion and not the Oracle, then we have the problem of the Shugenja reading immediately his neighbor wouldn't tell us whether Rhydings is the demon or Darium is the demon. Like, that's just information we don't have. The one thing that we do have is Rowan's empath information, and that number ticking up to a 1 after Ian died while May was still alive, who had previously registered as good.
yeah.
Yeah, it could be that Rhydings is just the minion then. If we think Darium is the demon, then Rhydings is just the minion.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
As it's final day, Darium, who was your steward ping?
You.
Fuck.
I knew they were gonna say that.
I'll say there's 1 minute for you to make nominations, and then we'll end the
I'm
game.
the mayor. We could also just go for a mayor win.
I don't believe you. I think you're evil.
Well, unless I was poisoned the first night, then
Uh-huh.
I think it has to be Writings.
Okay.
I actually wouldn't mind going for a mayor win, except for the fact that mayor wins are a sucker bet all the time, and you should never do it.
I would rather go for a demon. I know I'm a demon.
Alright. I think that I am pointing towards the minion. So I am going to nominate Darium. Say Darium's the demon.
Okay. Why should Darium be executed, Leaf?
The ping from the increase on the empath number that Rowan, and that's where it fits.
Darium, how do you feel about this?
I mean, I feel like it's a lot of hands up, so I'm just gonna claim mutant.
Darium claims mutant. It'll take 2.
I think that Darium is evil, but I think that it's also Rhydings. I think it's Rhydings!
That can't be beaten, so, Darium, how shall it be executed?
That's a good question.
Yeah, to be outsiders.
Hidden.
You say hidden?
Yeah.
Okay, so, Darium is playing hide and seek with Town, and unfortunately hides in an oven, and it swings shut, and Darium gets locked inside and baked.
No.
And dies.
Oh, no.
And the game is over. Team has won.
Yeah, it was definitely Rhydings. I should have said don't overvote this, but whatever.
Yeah.
That was very silly. Well, what have we got? We got Best Know Your Seamstress, who picked on night 1, Ian your Hermit, and May your Raven Keeper, who kept that under wraps.
Mhm.
And what did you do? You executed Cute Mage your Oracle, who hadn't told anyone, I don't think, that she was the Oracle. So then Mercedes your Cannibal woke up and learned a 0, because there were no dead evil players. That kind of confirmed Mercedes to Cute Mage. And then Ian got killed then Ian got executed, I think. And
Sorry, guys.
that gave me, because Ian was the Hermit, that gave me a Harpy ability. And then the starting demon, Rowan, decided as the Oho to kill the Cannibal, who had the Hermit ability, which gave me a second Harpy ability.
I was right.
So the next day, May was mad that Leaf was evil, and Leaf was mad that May was evil, because I thought that was funny.
That was very
And
funny.
then, full disclosure, I actually forgot to do it on 4 because I wasn't thinking about it. And then the last day, May was mad that Darium was evil, and Leaf was mad that Rhydings was evil. To kind of split
You
the difference.
monster.
Even when it was over there.
You monster! I had a feeling that's what was happening.
Leaf was Yoshigenja, who got true info pointing towards one of these two that was evil. Darium was indeed your mutant. Rhydings was your starting Scarlet Woman with Rowan.
Wait,
who picked-
I was right. I said oh Scarlet Woman.
Yep, you were bang on.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, I just killed my demon. That was a wild bet on my part.
I
Yeah.
got one demon. I got one demon. I'm happy.
Darn, I should have said don't overvote this because
Good game,
we were
Rhyding.
convinced that Darium was
Yeah.
evil, but
And to explain
Well,
those two,
credit to
the last two nights Rhydings, yeah, you picked Slayer, which May wasn't, and so I used the arbitrary death to kill nobody and tell Town it was an Oho, and then you picked Steward, which also wasn't in play, and at that point I felt like Good had earned like some information by successfully bamboozling you about what roles were in play, so
Yeah, I
I
had
used
no
that to
fucking
kill May
clue.
and give May a Ravenkeeper pick. But May picked Leaf and learned that Leaf was a Shigenja, which didn't resolve the two of you being demon candidates for everybody else.
No.
Yeah.
I was so torn. I was gonna pick Rhydings, and then I was like, wait, let me just check Leaf and at least know if Leaf is good that I can go with somebody.
Yeah.
I just want to say that on day 2, I was like, "Hey, Rowan's got to be evil because she's got a
Yeah.
0 on me and
That's
May."
why I felt like I had to vote for Rowan, and I was like, all right,
And
if
the-
all of us vote
but
for Rowan
even-
and it's not Leaf, they didn't vote. The 3 other
Even in
lives
my
did.
conversation-
I thought I'd sell Leaf up the road.
when
being
will
the-
we learn that mayor's never real?
I-
In my
I-
conversation
I-
with Rhydings was like, yeah, I think Rowan's suspicious. And I'm like, okay.
I hope you enjoyed this game. I sure as shit enjoyed playing it. And I think it's super cool that Rowan and I won together as an evil team. I was hoping to try to pitch a mayor win, but it just didn't go that way. But I think the shenanigans with Rowan dying and this quote-unquote Slayer shot on me helped pitch a world where I wasn't evil until that last final 3. And then it was just kind of a toss-up between myself and Darian. So many people trusted May. I was worried about having May in a final 3 and then just getting knocked out. So I do appreciate May dying, even though I didn't give the right name as the Oho. Regardless, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, take care, and goodbye. I appreciate you. Later.